Welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today, guys, we're going to discuss Aquarius Decan 3. So this falls between February 9th and about February 18th. You can always give or take a day. So with Decan 3, it's a mix between Venus and what we know as Rahu in numerology, or Uranus in the western side of the world. So this is a very interesting mix, of course. What you have is Uranus, which is, of course, a very random, erratic sort of planet that mixes with Venus that's very luxurious, very good luck, very great charm. And so the names of this Decan have a very, very magnetic personality to them. They're able to attract the opposite sex very easily. The men under this sign are very, very unemotional. The women seem very unfazed by men in general. And because they both sides of the genders, they tend to focus on a greater goal. And it's not very hard for me to teach you guys, if you're born to this Decan, how to focus on a bigger goal. You guys are very, very fixed on making sure you look good at all time, very presentable, very charming, very charismatic. To sum it up, you guys make the ultimate politician. That's the number one career advice for you guys. Other things that fall under that are, of course, like getting into sports, independent business. When it comes to teamwork, you guys can do it as well because you guys can draw a crowd, you guys can motivate a team. So that makes you guys very, very powerful. Of course, you're going to play a leadership role no matter what your numerology is, just because with this Decan brings that sort of influence upon you it would just feel very natural, like you were just kind of born with that sort of charisma to get things done. You guys are very relentless and could be a bit ruthless in the pursuit of your goals, and I guess you can call that a sort of a weakness. Depends how you would really look at the world, right? I wouldn't really call it a weakness, but other people might. It all depends on how you feel about your interpersonal relations. If you feel like somebody else isn't giving you 100%, you guys will completely cut off or neglect that person. And that's completely understandable. The men under this sign are always very unemotional. The women, like I said, they tend to they don't feel very phased by relationships. Like they'll get in a relationship and they'll be very affectionate, very passionate. But if they don't feel like it's being reciprocated, they can easily turn that switch off as well. And that goes for both sides of the genders. So this is a very powerful sign, just in the sense that a lot of famous people were born under it. We have the likes of Michael Bloomberg, Michael Jordan. And we know from these types of people that come up that they actually didn't just come up just being rich. Like they started from the trenches, they started from the ground, and they made what they had to make out of pretty much nothing. And they did that with this type of influence surrounding them. Michael Jordan did have the influence of the 8 as well, which was February 17th. If you guys know about David Goggins, he's an army sort of vet. He beat cancer. He beat a numerous amount of diseases, and he was able to overcome a lot of things just due to his charisma and his just willpower to live. And that really, to me, defines the whole idea or archetype of the Aquarius Decan 3. So you guys are survivors, but more than survivors, you guys are conquerors. If you're hearing this and this doesn't sound anything like you, it's either A, you're in denial, or B, you haven't been able to find yourself due to maybe somebody tyrannical around you, whether that be a parent, relative, or just even your peers. To help fix that so you can become the best version of yourself, all I can recommend to you is get in the best sort of environment that you can. You guys don't really tend to need encouragement, very independent-minded people. So just kind of get that solitude and space to really idealize what your goals are going to be, draft a plan, and then just make it happen. It's really as simple as that for you guys. You guys naturally have success written in sort of like in the stars for you. So all you have to do is really just put the work in, put that extra effort in, and you will get what you want. As I said at the beginning of the video, politics is very, very good for you guys. Athletic sports, because you guys are very competitive, can be very interesting. Working for a company would have to be something where you're competing with other people. So like sales, things like that would definitely work for you. But if I was born this Decan, I'd be using my magnetic personality to attract big lump sums of money and something that's going to more so influence the masses, not anything too small scale. But that would define the Aquarius Decan 3. If you guys do have any questions about it whatsoever, just let me know in the comments. Aside from that, guys, please like, subscribe, holla at me. That's it for today, guys. Peace.